Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to bring you some killzone mercenary tips and tricks here. So my first video will be about the vanguards and what vanguard is the best. First I'm going to start out with naming the pros and cons of each one. So to start off, we're with the Mantis engine. The Mantis engine is overpowered. In my opinion, it's the best. It might not be statistically or it might not have the best concept, but it's still the most overpowered in the game right now. So the upsides to the Mantis engine is it's a one-hit kill, it's extremely nimble, it flies, it's hard to spot, and yeah, that's basically it. But the cons is it has really low armor, so it can be taken out in like 3 shots, and it's also spotted on the map constantly. Next is the Porcupine. The Porcupine is pretty balanced in my opinion. You have to take your finger off the screen to shoot, so that's a con there, but it still makes it more balanced. But the pros are it kills in 1 shot if it's a direct hit, and it also has splash damage, which is pretty good when you're firing at more than one person. It also has an instant reload time, which is pretty good. Next is the Sky Fury. Now this one you would think would be the most overpowered, but it really isn't. What it does is it shoots a particle beam from space down on the ground and it kills anyone in a certain radius. It doesn't have that much splash, but it's still pretty good if you hit them on target. So yeah, the plus side is the instant kill if you get hit the people close enough, and you get to see the aerial view. So if you're playing in party, you can tell people where the enemies are. Downsides, you can't hit people in buildings, and it doesn't go through the roofs of buildings or anything, so and it can also be shot down and it's constantly spotted on the radar. The arc missile, I honestly think this one's a little underpowered because it's constantly on the radar and it's easy to shoot down because it has little armor. The upsides is it can do a lot of damage if you're behind cover, and you can also send it flying and it'll explode. Another upside is it incapacitates enemies, so when you're playing Warzone on interrogation, you can interrogate people that it knocks out. Next is the Ghost. The Ghost generator is pretty balanced in my opinion too. So basically, it makes you invisible, but you're not invisible if you run, jump, or shoot. If you walk, it still shows a little bit of you, but not much. But if you just stand in one spot, you are completely invisible, which makes it somewhat overpowered. The pros to this, you can easily take out the enemies stealthily by knifing them, but if you do knife them, you are spotted. But if you get behind them, then it doesn't really matter. And yeah, it makes you invisible, so that's the pros. Next, the Vulture. Now this one, what it does is it spots all enemies no matter where they are through walls, so you can see an outline of them through the wall. So it's basically a wall hack, but it only lasts for a certain amount of time, not the whole game. So it lasts for a very short time. Plus, it's always spotted on the radar. It can be taken out with 1 shot from the anti-material sniper rifle and 2 from the bolt action one. I forget what it's called. Yeah. So next is the X3 jammer. Now this one's really underpowered in my opinion. So basically, what it does is it jams the enemy radar and destroys their vanguards, and they can't deploy any vanguards. But the downsides is it's constantly spotted on the minimap, and it can be killed very easy because it doesn't move at all. And last but not least, the carapace. It acts as a shield, like a riot shield from Call of Duty. Upsides, it blocks all bullets. You cannot shoot through it. That's basically really, really good. So if you get someone head on, you can charge them and then knife them, and they could be shooting at you and doing no damage. But downsides, it has low shields. I mean, low power reserves, and also you can get shot from behind. So now on to which one really is the best? Well, honestly, it depends on what the situation is. The X-ray jammer is excellent when you're being taken out by a lot of vanguards because the enemy team is better. The vulture is great if the enemy's camping. The ghost is great if you want to do stealth. The arc missile honestly, I would just recommend staying away from that. The Sky Fury is great when they're all clumped together and they're all outside, and also when they're camping. The Porcupine is good if you want to take out multiple enemies swiftly. The Mantis engine is good if they are indoors. It's the best indoor Vanguard. And the Carapace is good if you want to charge people and knife them. So, which one really is the best as of now? And which one would I recommend? I honestly would recommend the Mantis engine because how overpowered it is and how hard it is to shoot. Thanks for watching, guys. Tune in later and I'll be making more of these tips and tricks videos. Thanks for watching and have a great day.